Okay, so now we're starting to understand different fighting strategies. Yeah, the standoff strategy or the get in close and make touch contact strategy. Yeah. For our Shaolin art, we definitely want to be in close, we definitely want to have touch contact. Yeah. This opens up a whole lot of possibilities that are not an option when you're standing back like this. To try and come in very accurately, penetrate through your guard and hit some sort of pressure point or accurate point is not realistic. Okay. Now, for example, if you're there, when we see these people doing the two-fingered eye gouges, it's quite obvious that, quite apart from using your guard, if you make a slight movement of your head, I'm likely to break my finger on your skull. So for anybody sensible, to stand here and try and do an eye gouge is simply not an option. It's not realistic. And this is where people misunderstand Shaolin Kung Fu. They look at some of the techniques, they say that's not practical, that's a load of rubbish. Yeah? It's no good. Okay? We need to understand how we use a technique. That's it. Now if you've got there, right, touch contact, yeah? Into the touch contact situation. Now I'm almost past your guard and I'm quite close. It's much more practical for me to strike accurately when I'm close, yeah? So from here, if I come in to your throat there, for example, bang, into the eyes, yeah? It's more of a practical proposition, yeah? I'm coming in from quite close. It's much easier to be accurate, yeah? You have much less time to react, yeah? From here, you know, you're going to dodge. Yeah? Anybody with half a brain is going to dodge, yeah? If I'm kind of locking you up, yeah? I've got your hands, bang, what are you going to do, yeah? If you make a move from there, I'm going to feel it, yeah? I can trace you because I can feel what you're doing, yeah? And when I'm that close, if I want to get you, I'm going to get you, yeah? Bang, straight in, yeah? Plenty of the accurate strikes can work like that. Again, being realistic, most of the time you're not going to finish the fight with them, yeah? I'm not necessarily going to make both your eyes pop out if I stick my fingers in, yeah? But it will mess up your vision long enough for me to hit you quite a lot of times. Yep. I'm gradually wearing you down. Again, the idea of the repetitive attacks. Yeah? We don't expect that we're going to hit you once and you're finished. We expect that we're going to have to hit you quite a few times. Yeah? If I've just stuck my fingers in your eyes and you can't see, you're at a major disadvantage. Another good example will work something like this. Yeah? From here, come into there. Or if we do that as a slight different variation. From there, bang, straight down your eyes. Yeah. We don't need to do it terrifically hard. This is a good point there. What we're doing is basically getting someone out of their comfort zone. We're setting them up. Yeah. I'm setting you up for anything I'm going to do next. Now that one is particularly useful. If we replay that in slow motion, here, come up under your chin, drawing down into your eyes. Yeah? Okay. So that makes your groin extraordinarily vulnerable to my knee. I'll tell you a wicked story about this technique, by the way. Master Tan Ku Leong, yeah, was the teacher of Master Ung Lian Hua, who started our association Nam Yang and who taught my teacher, Master Tan So Tin. So that would make him my great grandmaster. He was born in Taiwan, yeah, moved over to the city of Zhengzhou in China, spent a while living in China. Then he moved to the island of Qimun, which is partway between China and Taiwan. It was where Master Ung, our founder, was born, and eventually moved back to Taiwan. Yeah. When he was in China, apparently he travelled north to Shantung province, yeah, because he wanted to fight a tiger. Okay. And the story goes, he jammed his fingers like that into the eye socket tiger, where there's two weak points, yeah. Broke the weak points, killed the tiger. first time I heard the story, I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm a bit sceptical about it. But this year we went to Taiwan and tracked down some of his descendants, yeah, and apparently there's a certificate written in the old days by the governor of Shantung province, who was to be the provincial governor. You're pretty high up the stack, you know, commending him for killing a tiger. So seemingly it is true, in which case well, I'd say he's a braver man than me, because there's a lot of things I've done, but I never really fancied getting in a ring with a tiger and having a go at it. But it just shows you what they could do, those old guys. But they were absolutely fanatical. They just trained all the time. And again, in the old days in China, if you were quite poor, there were limited opportunities available to you. But if you could kill a tiger, you could probably command quite a fee as a martial arts teacher or bodyguard or whatever. There's no doubt why he did it. But just makes you think about how powerful these things are. How you get close enough to the tiger to do it is another story.